The business model that always fails and why. Thousands of companies start with lofty goals every year and vanish equally quickly. They use the same formula, the same guidance, the same proven approach, and nearly all of them are unsuccessful. Not due to the founder's laziness, not because they're not talented. However, this is because they selected a business strategy that is destined to fail. We're revealing the one model that consistently fails today, along with the secret reason why people continue to fall for it. Number 10. Ignoring feedback and reality. One of the most detrimental aspects of a failing company plan is arrogance disguised as confidence. Founders become so engrossed in their idea that they lose sight of reality, statistics, and clients. Negative remarks are ignored, written off, or blamed on the audience. But markets tell the truth. Loyalty among clients is not necessary. Refusing to adapt causes a corporation to progressively lose touch with real needs and behavior. Even if expectations and the world are changing, the company is still locked in its original assumptions. Rather than preserving a vision, ignoring criticism silently undermines it. Number 9. Scaling before stability. This company strategy prioritizes growth above strength. Instead of filling up gaps, it builds higher stories. Marketing expands before the product is ready. Teams grow before systems are stable. Demand increases as quality declines. The problems are initially hidden by growth, but only temporarily. Eventually, the weight becomes too much. Customers detect discrepancies. A pause in business. Businesses fail not because they grow, but rather because they grow too quickly without a foundation. Number 8. Chasing money instead of meaning. At the core of most failing businesses is a simple but fatal mistake: prioritizing money over meaning. Founders obsess over revenue, profit margins, and quick wins without first defining why their business exists. This approach creates a hollow structure where every decision is reactive and short-sighted. Customers intuitively sense when a brand is focused only on taking they feel treated like numbers, not humans. In markets that change fast, this lack of purpose leaves the business rudderless. Number 7. Copy-paste thinking turns businesses invisible. Many entrepreneurs believe following a proven formula is the safest path. They copy competitors' design, pricing, branding, and even their messaging. Initially, it seems safe it worked for someone else, so why not? But in reality, copying destroys uniqueness, authenticity, and the reason customers would choose you in the first place. Humans crave stories, personalities, and identities they want to feel connected, not served a generic clone. In crowded markets, being ordinary is worse than being bad. Copy-paste businesses don't fail dramatically, they quietly disappear because no one notices them, no one remembers them, and no one cares. The invisible business is already dead, even if revenue temporarily flows. Number 6. Selling before understanding real human pain. Many businesses offer products based on assumptions rather than knowledge. They analyze trends rather than individuals. They investigate analytics rather than emotions. As a result, they develop solutions that are effective in principle but ineffective in reality. Customers may make a single purchase in the expectation of seeing a difference, but if the product doesn't genuinely help their situation, they will be disappointed. Real businesses are built on a deep understanding of discontent, fear, desire, and unmet needs. A product that doesn't alleviate real human suffering cannot be saved by any amount of branding or marketing. Number 5. Growth built on hype rather than trust. Flashy marketing, influencer campaigns, viral social media trends, and urgency-driven sales can create an illusion of growth. At first, revenue spikes, and the business seems unstoppable. But hype is temporary. It doesn't create deep loyalty, trust, or real demand. Once trends shift, algorithms change, or attention moves elsewhere, the business is left exposed. Trust, on the other hand, is invisible but unbreakable. It compounds slowly, builds relationships, and ensures stability even when marketing slows. Businesses built on hype borrow attention from the future. They succeed for a moment, then collapse the second external momentum disappears. Number 4. Treating customers as transactions, not relationships. Many failing businesses focus only on acquisition, getting as many new customers as possible while ignoring retention. Emails become automated, support becomes slow, and customer feedback is brushed aside. This transactional approach reduces people to numbers, not relationships. Strong businesses survive because they nurture loyalty, care for their audience, and invest in ongoing engagement. Without relationship building, growth becomes expensive and fleeting, as each new customer costs more to acquire than they are worth. Number 3. Being easily replaceable in a competitive world. In a world full of options, being replaceable is the silent killer. When a product is indistinguishable from competitors, customers only care about price, convenience, or the flashiest offer. One cheaper alternative, faster delivery, or better branding is enough for them to switch. Replaceable businesses don't fail suddenly, they fade slowly. Revenue drops incrementally, relevance declines, and brand identity erodes. The lesson is clear: unless a business creates a unique value proposition, story, or emotional bond that cannot be replicated, it will eventually disappear without leaving a mark. Number 2. Short-term wins that destroy long-term trust. Short-term tactics, flashy discounts, exaggerated promises, or rapid scaling may feel like wins, but they often damage the most critical asset: trust. Customers remember broken promises more than flashy marketing. Even if revenue spikes temporarily, credibility erodes. Once trust is lost, no amount of advertising or product improvement can fully repair it. Businesses that prioritize immediate gain over long-term credibility eventually hit a wall. The lesson is clear: sustainable growth requires patience, integrity, and careful nurturing of relationships. Number 1. No emotional connection with the audience. Emotional emptiness is the ultimate failure. Consumers remain devoted to a brand because of how it makes them feel, not because of features or costs. The most successful companies integrate themselves into their customers' lives, values, or self-perception. A business is just another option without an emotional connection, and possibilities are readily swapped out. The majority of enterprises don't fail due to misfortune. The market is not to blame if your company vanishes tomorrow and no one notices. The model is that people care about real businesses, which is why they thrive. They find solutions to actual issues. They gain credibility. Additionally, they provide something worthwhile to miss. Subscribe to this channel to learn the truth about business, history, and human ambition.